Just got to MBS, waiting to check in. Just got my key card. Yay, checked in. Gonna show you the room. So I come in and there's the toilet, bathtub, huge sink, toilet. Oh, and there's even a shower room. Nice. There's a wardrobe. Nice. And come to the living space. Very huge TV, sofa, and there's this cocktail bar. Wow, but obviously I'm not gonna touch it. Oh wow, oh wow. Look at that. There's even like dried lemon slice. There's wireless charging. Wow. And this, wow, water, lots of water. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, tea and coffee. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm so curious though. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, I discovered more stuff. There's wine. Is that wine? Yeah, it's wine. Oh my gosh, wow. Look at that. Oh, so much tea. Gardens by the Bay view. Whee! Wow. I'm so curious about these. I think they are chocolates. Let's try. Some kind of praline. Pretty good. So the reason why I'm here in MBS is because it's my birthday. Well, not today, but in 2 days. This was offered to me as a free room. So I wanted to take it, yeah, just to celebrate my birthday and also have a nice space to do some reflections and of course film this vlog. So thankful, so blessed to have this place to just get away for 2 days. And yeah, I'll be sharing some reflections on turning 30. Feels surreal. I'm so old. People who are older than me watching this, don't bash me, but I feel old. Okay, yeah, just wanted to disclaim again that I got this room for free. Yeah, and I chose to spend this weekend alone because I love being alone. Oh my gosh, I sound like a loser, but no, I mean, of course, I love hanging out with my friends and family, but I also really appreciate alone time. I really love solo traveling. For those who don't know yet, but yes, I enjoy solo traveling, and this year I'm not doing any of that. So this staycation is just a nice solo getaway. Yeah, just to 面壁思过. Yeah, spend some time with myself and with God. I actually didn't know how or what to reflect on. So I got some of my friends to ask me questions and I'll be answering them. Let me see what questions I have. I really did not prepare for this question, so here goes. What was your childhood dream? You should be able to tell by now, but I love eating and I love pastries. I love my breads, and I've always wanted to be a cafe owner. I wanted to open like a pastry cafe. I know a lot of people with this dream actually, and so that was why I actually went into culinary business course in poly. Actually, I was not there to cook, okay, because now I don't cook, and people always ask me like, "I thought you were in culinary school." Yes, I was there, but I was there for the food. Like I was there to eat. After internship, I was like, no, this life is not for me. The amount of time we spend in the kitchen, and honestly, chefs are one of the lowest paid jobs in Singapore, sadly. So, salute to chefs, cooks, kitchen people out there. Thank you for making us good food. I guess I just don't have enough passion for that. My passion is in eating. Next question. What is the best advice someone has given to you? The one that comes to mind right now is that we shouldn't compare. Yeah. Um, I think it's so easy to feel like other people are more successful, more wealthy, they are doing better, and so many other things to compare. As cliche as this sounds, I think every one of us, we have our own journey, and I think we find happiness in our own way. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of like being rich, being successful, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing. And I do know of a lot of people who are not rich, not successful in the way that society deems success to be, but they're very happy. This is also a reminder for myself not to compare. Just focus on yourself. Just do what you like, and I think you will find what brings you joy. And sometimes people may not even understand why you do what you do, but as long as you are happy, then I think you are successful in your own way. So yes, that's one of the best advice someone has given to me. And yeah, and I think it's so important to remember. Next question. This is a really fun question. What is one funny story from your solo traveling? Okay, so when I did my 34-day trip in Korea, I traveled around the country. This was when I was in Suncheon. Yeah, so I was taking the taxi. So I boarded the cab, and because I was alone, right, the taxi driver started a conversation with me, and take note, all this happened in Korean. And then he started chatting with me, asking me like, what was I doing in Suncheon, and are you single? Are you married? And yeah, he was like, oh, my younger brother is single too. And he asked how old I was, and then he told me his younger brother's age, which I don't remember now. But he got so excited about wanting to matchmake us. He called his brother. His brother didn't answer the phone, so he called his mom instead. He was going on telling his mom like, oh, there's this passenger in my taxi right now, and she speaks Korean quite well, and I think she would be a good match for his younger brother. I don't know his name, but yeah. And then his mom was just like laughing and just like asking him, why are you like harassing your passenger? And I was just like, so I was so like dumbfounded. Yeah, so he was like, oh, I want to set them up. I was like, no, it's okay. After he hung up with his mom, he called his brother again, and then his brother picked up this time, and he told his brother about me. And then I was like, okay, like we didn't end up meeting or anything, okay, but I just thought it was really funny how a random taxi driver wanted to match make me. Okay, change of scenery. I wanna talk a bit about 30. Honestly, I feel like I've not achieved anything. Yeah, I know I said not to compare, but this is just me thinking about my life. But I just want to say that I am quite proud of myself this year. I actually started this YouTube channel. It may sound easy to some of you, but it was a huge thing for me. I actually wanted to start this channel since a long time ago, maybe more than 2 years ago. I actually have log footage from 2022 that has been fermenting in my gallery for the longest time, okay, and I've just been procrastinating starting a channel until this year. So I'm just really proud of myself because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I finally did it. Honestly, starting a channel is not that easy. you have to consider a lot of factors. Actually, till today, I still ask myself if I should have remained anonymous, not show my face like many other vloggers who don't show their faces. But I'm a very expressive person and I express myself a lot with my face. So I thought that was a part of me that should be shown. And of course, the behind the scenes work, filming, you literally have to be like, okay, I need footage. I need to film this. I need to film that. You need to be so aware. It has to become like second nature to you to film. There's a lot of things to set up. Like you need to bring your mic, tripod, power bank. You need to think of storage space. There's just so many things to think about. It's still a bit awkward to film in public, but I'm slowly overcoming that. I try not to care. I'm still not at that level whereby I can just shamelessly film. And of course, the hardest part, editing takes a lot of time unless you do it for a living. I don't. So it is really very challenging for me. I mean, of course, my editing is not super high level, it's very basic, but it still takes a lot of time and effort. So yeah, the post processing is very time consuming. Having to juggle that on top of my day job, on top of my other commitments, it is a lot. You know, the thing about putting yourself online, having an online personality. Of course, I'm not like famous. I think anyone who puts themselves online needs to know that there are people who are not so kind. There would be people who leave not so nice comments. Sometimes comments are not written in such a nice way. You can tell that they're just out to put you down. And I think you can leave comments without hurting someone. Honestly, that's something I still struggle with. When I received my very first negative comment, honestly, it gave me a lot of anxiety. It really made me very uncomfortable. I just didn't know how to deal with it. Like, I didn't know how to respond. I'm so thankful to have friends who assured me and stood up for me. I think this is part and parcel of being online. Okay, so I didn't realize that my do not disturb sign was on. So apparently they tried to deliver something, but because of the do not disturb, they didn't deliver it. I just called in-room dining and they said that they would deliver it in 40 minutes. Yo, the housekeeping staff just rang the bell and gave this to me and said that this is a check-in gift. Oh my gosh, guys, the delivery came and I got cake and macarons. Thank you, MBS. I'm so hungry. I'm going out now to find food. I wanted to grab a bike and cycle to Suntec City, but I'm stuck on this bridge. The bikes are all on the other side. I think I'm just gonna end up walking there. Most people may know, but there's a shortcut across the towers in Suntec City. I really don't like to walk across all the shops inside, so I like to come out and cross the road and you get to the other towers way quicker. Back in the room. Actually, it took me 18 minutes from when I stepped out and into Promenade MRT station to the entrance, which is Tower 3. So that was about 18 minutes. But if you're coming from the far end of Suntec, which is from the Esplanade side, to Tower 1, then that's probably additional 15 minutes. All in all, I walked like 50 minutes to and fro. Or if that's too much walking for you, then actually you can take the train Bayfront to Promenade. Yeah. Anyway, I know it's not my birthday yet, but let me just do this for... I'm so bad at using matches, but let's try. Oh my gosh! Oh! No! Third time's the charm. No! Ah! Almost! Oh my gosh. Ugh. Fourth one. Come on. Let's try the cake. It's chocolate orange. I love it. Oh my god. I'm going to try the macarons. Coconut. Is this supposed to be pandan coconut? I think so. Vanilla. Pretty good. Finished showering and washing up. It's, oh my gosh, it's 12:05. I didn't realize, but yeah, I'm gonna like edit my vlog for a little bit and then sleep. Good morning. Just woke up. It's 8:09. I gotta get ready to go to church. Heading out. So there are actually two original blooms in the lobby, one at Tower 2 and one at Tower 3. Their selections are a little different. Decided not to get anything because I'm running a little late and there was nothing that really called out to me, so just going to starve, I guess. Okay, I have a packet of granola in my bag, so I guess I'll just eat that. Come down from Tower 1 and the train station is right there. It's actually pretty convenient. I never knew this, but yay, the rain has stopped. Also, saved by amazing grace. Yay, you want to appear?
It's okay. I camera shy. Later you become famous and people say, hey, like 100,000 people see me on YouTube. Oh, cannot.
Thanks for the birthday treat.
Okay.
You should try the nachos, damn good. So my friend gave me granola for my birthday. Yeah, I love granola, so she gave me two different packets. Yeah, so this one is my favorite, as you guys already know, from Malaysia, and this one is from a local granola shop. This is the dark chocolate sea salt. It's super good, like it's so good, but it's a bit pricey, so try it if you can. Hi, I'm back in my room after church and just wanted to answer more questions while the light is great. The other question I had was to share 3 highlights and 3 lowlights from the last decade. 3 is a lot, so maybe I'll just share 1 highlight and 1 lowlight. Honestly, I've been procrastinating trying to answer this question, but let's get to it. The highlight from the last decade would definitely have to be in 2022 when I was 28. I left my corporate job, very stable, very good job actually. I think a lot of people were very shocked when I shared that I was leaving. And I just did a sabbatical. So basically, I just quit without a job. So my plan was to travel, and I traveled. Yeah, I had a lot of friends in the region in Southeast Asia. So I visited them in Malaysia, Indonesia, Taiwan. Yeah, and I remember 2 years ago during my birthday, my birthday 2 years ago was a little bit sad. For some reason, I had no plans on my birthday. Like nobody was going to celebrate with me. So I made the very spontaneous decision to take a trip to Philippines on my birthday, and I literally booked everything 15 hours before I flew. So I remember I wanted to go to this spa in Tagaytay. I booked the spa before anything else. So I booked the spa and then I booked my flights and my accommodation. Yeah, and then I flew 15 hours later. Wow, that was the most, like, I know I'm a spontaneous person, but that was the most spontaneous thing I've ever done. That was one of the most memorable trips. If you know me, you would know that I plan my travels every trip that I take. I usually have like a Google Sheets to like plan where I want to be at what time, and then like the opening hours of like the restaurant or the place, and like the address, nearest station, kind of thing. So I always plan these things out so I don't waste time during my trip. But that trip was so spontaneous. I did not plan a single thing at all. I literally just grabbed my bags and I went. It was really something out of my comfort zone. But it was also really fun because I went out of Metro Manila to Tagaytay, and dude, there was no Grab there. Like, they literally don't have Grab, and I was struggling so much trying to get some kind of transportation. Yeah. And the thing is, they don't speak much English there. So I was really struggling. Yeah. But it was memorable for sure. I also did a 34-day trip to Korea. That was a major highlight for me. Like, y'all know I love Korea. It was originally supposed to be 24 days. So every time I go to Korea, I always visit a new city outside of Seoul. So I never repeat cities. I think to date I have visited 20 plus provinces, cities in South Korea. Yeah, so that trip I visited like 9 cities, 9 other cities. Yeah, and it was so fun. Basically, my main goal was to hike because I love hiking, right? So I hiked 7 mountains. Yeah, 7 mountains, 9 cities, and I extended another 10 days. So the entire trip was 34 days. It was the time of my life. Yeah, I miss it so much. And the thing about traveling without a job is that you don't have to worry about anything at all. It was awesome. I mean, of course, I'm not asking y'all to just quit your job and go travel, but consider it carefully. If it is something you can afford to do, if you can do it, then do it. Yeah, I would say that that would be the highlight of my last decade. And the funny thing is, this actually leads to the low light. So, right after I finished traveling, something happened. I won't go into details now. Maybe sometime in the future, I will do a whole other video on that. It's kind of hard to talk about it, but if you know, you know. But if you don't ask. I will share it maybe one day. That was the ultimate low light of my life, and I'm getting emotional. To come from such a high point in your life to a low point in your life was such a challenge. It's like everything just came crumbling down. It was a really tough time, but God saw me through. Yeah, definitely would not have done it without God. He gave me strength to hold on. Truly, only with God, I had the peace. And also, very thankful for how God has placed wonderful friends, very, very kind and very generous friends who showed their love and support in many different ways, be it in words, in actions. Very thankful. Amazing how God provided for me in so many ways. Actually, even though that was such a low light, you just see God's hand in it. Honestly, I'm still going through it right now, and it's not over. I see how God has brought me through from that time to now, and it's just amazing. And yeah, and I know that God's timing is perfect. His plans are greater. It was a point in my life where I wanted to be in control of everything. I think I was having so much fun, right, that I forgot about God that time. The way He pursued me, the way He called me back to Him, it's just amazing how much God loves me. And yeah, I know that in time to come, He will completely bring me out of this situation, and truly all glory to God. Well, I didn't know like I was still affected by it, but I guess I am. It's not a great thing, and I don't wish for anyone to go through it. Okay, I just drew the sheer curtains and I realized this is so much better because then there's no more reflection. Anyway, so I wanted to say that God is amazing and He really loves me. God really knows what I need and what I want, and He just provides in such amazing ways that you would never be able to expect. Yeah, like this room, for example. I mean, what a provision, right? And what a blessing. And 30 years of life, I only really knew God in my last 8 years. Just thankful for how far He has brought me, how He has seen me through different seasons, how He just pours out His grace and His love in my life. I also just want to take this chance to thank all my friends, you know who you are, for being with me, for journeying with me through that very difficult season, even till now. You know who you are. You all know who you are. Y'all have been such a blessing to me. I'm sorry that this is such a vague thing that I'm talking about, but I don't think I am ready to talk about it again. I would appreciate it if you don't ask, but yeah, someone asked me about the low light of the last decade, and it had to be this. So, yes. Where do I see myself 10 years down the road? I am someone who doesn't think that far, but 10 years down the road, I'll be 40. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, in 10 years, I'll probably be teaching Pilates. Yeah. And if God willing, I'll be married. I'll have 2 kids, ideally. 10 years down the road, I pray that my parents would have come to know Christ. Yes. Goals for 30. I think I've already kind of achieved my goal. Before I started this channel, I told myself I'm turning 30 this year. Let's just do something, right? And as I've mentioned, I've been procrastinating this channel for the longest time. And yeah, this year was the year I wanted to finally do it. And even taking up my Pilates instructor course was also something that I told myself I wanted and needed to do. Since I'm hitting 30 this year, I just really wanted to start the new decade doing something that would be meaningful. Goals for next year, I think I just really want to finish all my Pilates instructor courses, pass my exam, and get certified. So, yeah, that would be the goal for 30. Another goal would be to go whatever I'm going through now. I want to move on and, yeah, just start afresh. Anyway, thank you very much, friends who contributed questions. Sorry, I didn't answer every single question, but I also want to just end off this part by saying that if there's something you want to do, go for it. Of course, along the way, you may make mistakes. I think in life, you just have to try it and find out whether it works for you or not. If it doesn't, then, well, at least you've tried it and now you know. Gonna go swimming. Check out the pool. Hope the sun is not too vicious. It's actually not too crowded, surprisingly. Maybe it's because it's kind of hot, but it's okay. On my way in, they gave me a bottle of water and some towels. Oh my gosh, this is actually so nice. Like, the pool is only 1.2 meters. It's really doable. I love that there's not much people. There are too many people in my frame. I was wrong when I said it was not crowded. It's so nice. I love that it's not too hot, it's not too blazing. It's like a little bit of sun, but just right. I love it. It's actually my first time in this pool, I think. So nice. Made some new friends from Seattle. Say hi. They helped me to take some really nice shots. So
Giving.
it's definitely giving. And I gave them some recommendations for Singapore hawker food.
Amoy over Newton.
Yes, Hanki fish soup. Okay, say something to Singaporeans.
The States aren't really where it's at, but you know, like come visit.
It's a beautiful country. I'm very happy we're here for the first time. Thank you for the great hospitality, and we can't wait to be back.
Yeah,
we can't wait to be back.
We'll be back. Singapore.
Yeah, very soon. Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh guys, I couldn't find my card at the transfer floor, so I ended up on the first floor. I had to walk in the lobby like this. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, calamari, roast chicken. What leaf is this? Looks like curry leaf actually. Yeah, looks like carbonara. And soft shell prawn, which is a special. Thank you for the meal. Thank you. Today I'm getting the princess treatment. Friends got me cake. It's so pretty, the packaging. Love it. Oh my gosh guys, it's 11:59. It's 12. Happy birthday to me. I literally just jumped out of the bathroom. Let's do this. First try failed. Oh. Thank you to the sisters for this cake. They especially went to get this cake for me. Happy birthday to me. Oh, I also want to take this chance to just celebrate my YouTube milestones. I am not like some mega YouTuber or whatever, but it's still a significant milestone for me to reach 250 subscribers in less than 2 months, something that I never expected. And especially my JB vlog, which hit like 12k views. That's insane. This may be a small number to some of you, but it is really huge for me because I didn't see it coming. And yeah, I just want to thank every single one of you, friends, viewers, subscribers, whoever you are. Thank you for supporting my little creativity project. Yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for journeying with me, moving with me in life. I hope my channel brings you that bit of joy in your life as well. And thank God for 30 years. Pretty good. I love how the base is crunchy, a little salty. I put my swimwear outside to dry, and it was such a good call because it's so hot out there. Oh my gosh, it's like completely dry now. It's 10:23. I have to check out at 11, but first I'm gonna go up real quick to check out the Sky Park. Oh, Gardens by the Bay view. Gonna check out the fitness center real quick. I know I should have done this earlier, but I just thought of it now. Well, there's completely no one. So the staff told me that the busiest hours are 7 to 10 in the morning and 5 to 7 in the evening. So basically between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. best time to work out here. So quiet. I have no breakfast, so I grabbed this apple from the gym. One last look at the room, checking out.